there, my name is Gillian and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you what my current filming setup looks like, and I'm really excited to be showing you guys this for two different reasons. One, because a lot of people have been asking me in the comments lately what camera I use, what microphone I use, what lighting I use, and how I get that gray background that's been in my videos for the past couple months. And the other reason is because I wouldn't really say this is a DIY filming setup, but it is very much making do with what I have. And I think it's a great example of that because I know for a long time I didn't make videos, or I made videos but I was really unhappy with them because I just felt like my filming setup and like my filming area was not what I wanted it to be at all. But I found a solution now that is really simple and really affordable while still producing some great, like fairly professional results, I feel. So just a word of warning before I show you what's going on here. I haven't fancied this up or anything, so you are going to see the real raw behind the scenes of what this actually looks like. It's a little bit janky. It's not the most professional or the cutest setup, but it gets the job done, and I think it gets it done pretty well. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to hop on my phone actually and kind of give you a little tour of what's going on behind the scenes. Okay, so we are behind the scenes of my filming setup, and you can see pretty much everything that's going on right here. Let's talk about the wall behind me first. So this is the gray wall that you see in all my videos, and let me actually flick on the lights over here because I want you to see what this wall actually looks like, if you can. I don't know, it's actually a white wall. It's not gray at all, and it is really dirty, actually. I don't know. It has weird marks all over it. It's not like a perfect gray wall by any stretch of the imagination. But because I actually film with the lights off and I just have some natural light and then the light from the ring light there, the wall ends up looking gray because I have the lights off. Like, that's literally why this wall looks gray. So now you know all my secrets, and now I'm a magician with no tricks. But yeah, that's what's going on there. So then let's talk about the lighting situation. So basically I have this window here, and I almost always film in the mornings, and I live in Oregon, so it is overcast sky 90% of the time, and this window really does not let in that much light, but it filters in just enough natural light that it makes my complexion look a bit better, and it gives the correct lighting for this wall so that the wall actually looks gray. And then I've got this ring light, and this is one of the New Year ring lights. I think that's how you say it. I have the bag here, so I will show you. New Year. There's obviously the Diva light, and I looked at both the New Year and the Diva. The New Year is a little bit cheaper and actually had slightly better reviews, so that's why I decided to go with that. It works really well, and it has brightness settings that are very different. So here is it at its dimmest right there, and then it can turn way up. So it gets a lot brighter, and I don't even normally use it on the brightest setting, but a little bit down. I used to be using it in front of my camera, and I might switch back to doing that because it does make my face a little bit brighter, but it gives me those circle lights on my eyes, which I just feel like makes my eyes look a little bit weird, but I don't know, it's fine either way. Right now I'm using it behind the camera, and I feel like that's working really well. So let me turn this down here so that you can see everything else. So here's the camera, and this is actually a brand new camera that I just got, but it's almost exactly the same as the camera that I was using before. But so before I was using the Canon Rebel T3i, which is actually about a 6-year-old camera, and it was getting the job done just fine, actually. The image quality, the video quality looked great. Crystal clear, don't have any complaints in that regard. It just had a couple features, the old one had a couple features that were kind of missing that I needed. The autofocus in the video, I had to kind of manually autofocus, like I had to push a button to get it to autofocus, which made it difficult for me to autofocus myself. This one, on the other hand, which is the Canon T6i, which is still a year or two old, but it has all the features I need. So this one, I can just sit wherever I am or stand wherever I want to, and it will autofocus on its own, so that's very helpful. Beyond that, what else does this camera do? I don't know. It just is a little bit newer and nicer in a few different regards, but It doesn't do anything that fancy. Basically, it just films good quality video, which is exactly what I need it to do, right? But if you are on a budget, just know that you can totally get by with like a used Canon T3i. You can get that camera for just a few $100s and it will produce great quality videos. The lens that I have on the camera right now and all the time is the 18 to 55 millimeter lens, and this is just the, what do you call this, the stock lens? I don't know what you call it. The lens that comes with the camera basically, and it's a very good all-purpose lens, and it's what I use for my videos. It works great. For a long time, I thought I wanted to get a 50 millimeter lens, and that's the one that you can get the blurry background basically, but I never had a good background to make blurry really, and so now I'm using the gray background, which I don't think will be forever, but the 50 millimeter lens really wouldn't have any effect on my filming situation right now. My videos would look almost exactly the same, and I don't really want to invest in that lens because of that, but down the road I probably will. And then the last piece of this filming setup is this mic that's on top. This is the Rode Video Micro mic, and what's great about this microphone is that it is small and compact, and it plugs into my camera over on the side, so it syncs up with my videos automatically. Some people use a microphone that is not connected to their camera, but is connected to their computer or something else like that, and then they have to take the time to sync up the audio with the video, which isn't a huge hassle, but this just saves me one step, so I find it really convenient, and it fits in my camera bag. Also, another plus about this little mic is that it's a lot cheaper than the bigger Rode mic. I think that the bigger one is maybe most of $100, and this one was maybe about 40 or 50. So it saved me some money, and it produces really good quality audio. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I got the light, I've got the camera, the mic. I sit here in this chair about arm's reach from the camera, and then I've got this music stand over here. Sometimes I put a notebook or my phone or my computer on here with notes for my video. I don't ever script my videos, but I sometimes have like bullet points that I'm working through or a list of things to talk about. So that's pretty much everything. Okay, so what did you guys think? Was that what you expected it to be? I hope that you found it helpful at least to see what camera I use and what light I use, what microphone, and of course how I get that gray background, because that is what everyone has been asking me. I know that my setup is definitely not the cutest or the most professional, but I hope that this gave you some ideas about how you can film good quality videos on a budget, and even if you don't have the most beautiful space to work with. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up so that more people can find it and so that I know that you liked it. Leave me a comment down below and just let me know if you found this video helpful, and also if you have a YouTube channel yourself. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I make 2 videos every week about intentional living, entrepreneurship, and success, and I would love to have you join me for the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.